Good evening out there in YouTube. This is my 100th video, I believe. Me and Elsa, right? Say hi to everybody, Elsa. That's Elsa Stinky Dog. She has her own Facebook page. But what I want to do is here, maybe I'll do like this. Maybe we got better lighting here real quick. Just a quick video. I want to kind of... I thought this all over from the walk from the truck stop back to the truck. I just went and took a shower real quick at the truck stop. I'm in Elkton, Maryland. Getting ready to go back home. I'll be home this weekend. I don't know where the microphone is on this. I haven't really recorded like this in a while. But I'll be home tomorrow night, Friday night, getting things ready for the big car show in Lake George. I forget the Adirondack Nationals or something like that. I forget the exact name. Hundreds, maybe probably thousands of cars, and you try to catch them doing burnouts out on the streets and stuff. It's pretty fun. I mean, you name it, it's there. Anything from rat rods to lifted. I've seen a few lifted trucks, Chevelles with $10,000 paint jobs on them, perfectly restored 57 Chevys, beautiful cars. But kind of what I'm seeing a little bit lately is people, I guess to say, overbuilding their cars for not, what they are intended for. Me, I intend, like my 1984 Blazer is something I've wanted to build since I was in high school. And I bought it lifted with a big block in it already. But I've done a lot of other work, fixing up the suspension, changed out the transmission, ceramic coated the head, powder coated the headers, even though they didn't turn out that great. A lot of work. Upgraded all the cooling system. I have a lot of parts and a lot of things I'm going to do to it. So it wasn't necessarily built 100% by me, but when I bought it, it was my dream ride. The lift was already in it in the big block, so I've been working on it from there. I put leather seats in it from a 02 or 03 Tahoe. So what I'm seeing lately is people put a lot of money into their cars. And some of them just let them sit, and I've seen it over the years, not just recently. But people will put, so much money into their motor, and then so much money into their paint, and then they're afraid to drive it. Won't want to drive it anywhere. I just heard recently a guy overbuilt his car. Another YouTuber out here overbuilt his car and kept breaking it, couldn't afford it, and ended up having to park it, and then the car just fell apart. Well, it's a damn shame that it's his dream car, and really what he should have done was just left it with a LS and a cam, and then drove it, or had a little bit of self-control. But no, had to go too far, and it was a safety hazard, and all kinds of bad stuff went on. The guy ended up having to sell it. And I hate to see that out of people's dream cars. To me, cars are important. I think one of the biggest, well, not necessarily the biggest, but I say the awesomest gift you can give somebody is a car. I've given people cars before, and they're not all that great. One was a $400 car, another one $1,000 car, and just when you're planning on building your car, plan it out all the way, or you only driving it on weekends. Is that limited to, Friday night to Sunday night? And can you drive it to the grocery store? Will you drive it to the grocery store? Will you only drive it to car shows? If you only drive it to car shows, you only drive it 3, 4, 5 times a year, is it worth putting all that hard-earned money? My money's hard to come. I'm in a truck right here. This is my truck. We're in a truck stop. This is my view for the night. This is how I have to make my money. My trailer's loaded up back there with put the window down. Insulation foam loaded up on there. Foam. Elsa woke up again. What do you see? Who's here? Somebody dragging their cooler across the parking lot. So, anyway, I just wanted to talk to you guys to say that, you know, money's hard to work for the average working man. I know that every penny I put into my cars and my life and everything is hard-earned money. I can't walk up straight half the time, you know. I drive too long without brakes, and you know, I don't take the time I need to take breaks, but money's too hard to waste. So think about your projects all the way. You know, it's nice to do an LS swap, but do an LS swap with you know, if you're only going to drive at weekends, don't put thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars into your motor just to be something that's going to get you in trouble. Don't overbuild your car to only be able to drive it on the track, and then you can't drive it on the street. Well, then it sits. I know for us, it's probably hour and a half, 2 hour drive to the track for us. And I heard this story today. I watched another YouTuber's video today, and he talked about taking a car to the track. I thought about building a track car. Man, that'd be fun, huh? Do, you know, 8, 10 second, 12 second quarter mile, 12, probably be 12 or something like that. You know, I thought about it, I planned it out in my head, but then I figured I don't have no time now. I don't have enough time now to take care of things that need to be taken care of. I got siding falling off my house, windows getting ready to fall out. You know, I can't take the time to put that much of a project in to build a track car. So, and I would always want to go faster. Every week would have to go faster and faster and faster. And I would let it totally consume me until that's it. It totally consumes me. So, well, I'm going to go. I know this video ain't all that great. I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit and just get it out there that plan your projects all the way to the end. Like, I know that as much as I like having my big block and my Blazer, you know, I'm not sure that it's going to be that way always. I may fall to the craze and do an LS swap in it someday, just for fuel mileage. But now I only drive it on the weekends, and I'll drive it anywhere. I'll drive it to Walmart. I don't care. I'll drive it, you know, anywhere I can. And the fuel mileage don't matter because I don't have a payment on it, and you know, I just drive it. So fuel mileage don't matter. I'm just trying to say that everybody that works hard for their money, think about everything you do. There's always a budget way to do something. Sometimes the coolest stuff, rat rods and all that, are just built on such a budget. So I'm going to go. Please like, thumbs up, or dislike my video, whatever. Just do something so I know if you guys are watching and how far you make it into the video, if you care for this kind of stuff or not. It's going to be a big weekend, trying to get a lot of content out there. Probably going to film a lot of it with my phone and my GoPro. But then once I do my GoPro, it's going to take a while to get it edited and stuff. I'm still working on my editing. I have brand new laptop, bag, tablet, GoPro, cards, filters, everything. I got all software, editing software, you know, so much stuff I have. So I gotta go. Like, share, subscribe, comment, tell me what you think about planning out your projects. You know, some people, another thing I've seen, I'm sorry to say I'm going, but you know, another thing I've seen is people take an engine block. It runs. It may smoke a little bit, may have a little bit of pinging or tinging to it or something, but a perfectly good running driving motor. They will tear it apart and say, I'm going to do it right, and bore it, and rings, and pistons, and I gotta have this badass cam. I gotta have these, fancy rings, rod, mains, oil pump, crank turn. I gotta have special crank. Well, they'll spend, $2,000-$3,000 on milling the block and pistons and everything, and then it's for sale for $500 because they can't finish the rest of the project. That's it. Do the right thing for you. Right there. You. Not me. Me. Well, that'd be me. Do the right thing for you. That's different for everybody. Gotta go.